I really don't know where everyone is. It's only 10 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday. Well, thank God for instant messaging. Location recce and research on the go. Well, it seems like with portable computers like this one, you can really do work anywhere, anytime, pretty much anyone. Well, location confirmed. Look at the picture. Is this the way I'm going to work in the future?
If you are one of those who work on the go, you'll be most thankful for the invention of the laptop. It not only allows us to write proposals or rehearse presentations en route to another city, it has also changed the way we work, study, and access information. Ever wondered how we got here? Personal computers like these were made for work some 40 years back. And when the internet arrived, it became an essential element in our lives, the way we communicate. Slowly, we realized that apart from work, we actually derive much of our amusement from the desktop. So the World Wide Web was to be our playground. Yet the desktop confined us to a fixed place, crippling the high promises of the borderless internet. But thanks to the appearance of these clamshells in the early 80s, we now practically work, play, and communicate literally with anyone, anytime, any place. Call it greed or blame it on newer technology. We now see these portable computers as somewhat too huge and heavy compared to a new breed, the Netbook. Asus created the first baby notebook 2 years ago, calling it the ePC, easy to learn, easy to work, easy to play personal computer. And that's IT was there to witness its birth.
We wanted to create a sub-notebook for consumer to have the ease of use on the go and mobility with good battery life. Something that is really priced to sell. So later on, when Intel got into the picture, they decided that to have a common term rather than using an EPC. So they decided to term it as Netbook. So Netbook basically is a term that determines that the product is on the go. You can access internet when you're out or at home, easy to use.
Designed for wireless communication and access to the internet, netbooks are powered by the Intel Atom processor and typically run on Linux and Windows XP. With screens ranging from just 7 inches to about 11 inches, what makes the netbook tick is a unique form factor that weighs much less to lug around.
Netbooks is very much a consumer-driven trend, and it's driven from two areas. One is people demanding lighter laptop computers, and another is people doing more with their phones. And the phone form factor is very small, so it creates huge fatigue for the eyes, it creates fatigue for the fingers, and it gets quite frustrating at times because people want more. So the netbook is a new form factor that has to be thought through very carefully, what HP has done. Is the keyboards must be robust so you don't end up with the same fatigue factor.
Small and made to consume less power compared to laptops, netbooks also support a longer battery lifespan. After all, the makers are certain that the focus is what you do with it, primarily.
We believe the netbook is to consume content. Okay, consume content and be connected on the road. The notebook itself is to create content, which means that you require more memory, you require more processing speed. So that's a clear, distinct category in ASUS.
Though processing power is inferior to the normal laptop, for consumers, the trade-off is the attractive price tag. The most basic netbooks are priced as low as some of the latest mobile phones.
Imagine if a family example, right? If you would like to invest in a notebook or a PC, it costs you probably $1,500 to get a basic unit. But for EPC, you can get 3 units.
Well, I think it would have been a sweeter deal if the keyboards aren't that cramped. Or if I have smaller fingers. But regardless, with the price going right, worldwide sales of netbooks hit 5 million units in the last quarter of 2008. And that is more than the sale of laptops.
The personal computer has evolved from something so big that you can only use on your desktop to something as portable as this one in front of me right now. But what else is in store in the future? Are they set to get even smaller, even more mobile? I'll have the answer for you coming up after the break. But before we do that, let's have a look at what else is making news in the world of IT on News Bites.
First up, mobile hardware news. The new Omnia HD from Samsung comes with high-definition video recording. It shoots in 1280 by 720 using Samsung's best optics available. This one also comes with an AMOLED touchscreen that makes its display even better than its predecessor. Samsung also promises a touch phone for everyone, and for the music lover comes the Beat DJ. Yep, this is a phone, but its scratch and music mixing functions will make the aspiring DJ rejoice. The Beat DJ is also equipped with a new disc UI, making music selection as easy as dragging and dropping your virtual CD into the virtual player. And for the visual enthusiast, you now have a phone that projects video and images up to 50 inches depending on ambient lighting. On top of the Pico projectors, Samsung has packed in an OLED high-resolution color touchscreen, a 5-megapixel camera, built-in audio speakers, flick navigation to view presentations, email attachments, and even a flashlight. Now, to power up all that, the GSM Association made a pact with all the world's leading handset makers to adopt a standard charger for all mobile phones by 2012. The big boys, LG, Motorola, Nokia, Samsung, and Sony Ericsson, all except Apple, have agreed to use the micro USB technology as the common universal charging interface.
When you need the feeling, talk to me.
It's the pinnacle of urban planning, building something out of nothing. It's an ingenuity that harkens back to the success of an ancient civilization which mastered nature over 2,000 years ago. Ingenuity, Wednesday, 8:30 p.m., exclusively on Channel News Asia.
This March, brace yourself for the ultimate ride of thrills and spills. Blockbusters in Telugu, Malayalam, Kannada, and Punjabi. An exciting blend of drama, action, and comedy on Indian Panorama every Friday, 9:30 p.m. Only on Vasantham.
When in Korea, take the family to the great outdoors. Summer's in and school's out, so enjoy a little picnic fun, Korean style. Indulge in the summer sunshine with equally sunny-looking food. From golden grains to orange gourds, be gastronomically spoiled for choice. Catch Dynamic Korea, Saturday at 8:30 p.m. Dynamic Korea is brought to you by Samsung, LG, Far East Organization, and Korean Air.
You need the feeling, talk to me.
Coming out to your favorite cozy cafe with your reliable portable notebook to do some work used to be the norm. But in 2009, a portable laptop is no longer mobile enough. That's where a mobile computer steps in.
They say a phone is just a phone, and you still walk and talk like before. Hey, no. These days, not anymore. Amongst all our beloved gadgets, the mobile phone has morphed in the most number of ways. Be it the candy bar, a clamshell, or one that swivels. Every new form comes with it an added feature and, of course, a new name. Walkman phone, camera phone, WAP phone, and the in thing, smartphone. A powerful communication device that is almost PC in a phone.
There are two main factors that attribute to this increase in the smartphone market segment. First thing is the availability of the fast internet, HSDPA network 3.5G. And the second thing is the technological advance, like country like us, like Singapore. People are becoming more and more, able to accept the new technology, embrace technology, and want to be working on the move.
But for some of us, a phone that can connect to the internet just isn't smart enough. Even BlackBerry, who first thrilled us with push email for enterprise users, now sees the need to add social networking solutions onto their devices. Content sharing applications such as instantaneous uploading of photos onto Facebook, the ever-popular social networking site, is now possible with new generation phones like the BlackBerry Curve 8900.
Fundamentally, BlackBerry provides individuals, as I mentioned, either an individual buyer or an enterprise, with a choice that says, hey, you know what, I have a tremendous all-in-one solution in the palm of my hand.
In fact, Nokia has come up with a flagship mobile computer, the N97. First to be named mobile computer, this one has a full QWERTY keypad, a 3.5-inch touchscreen, stylus input method, Wi-Fi, and DVD quality video capture on a 5-megapixel camera.
Well, I think it takes a lot of the attributes of a computer and, of course, adds a lot of new dimensions. The key ones being mobility and the other being context aware. There's a whole range of developments happening in the computer industry and in the mobile industry that is creating a sense of convergence. Some of the netbooks, of course, are capable of connecting to the internet via HSDPA or wireless LAN. But they won't be context aware. They won't enable easy voice application. They won't enable you necessarily to connect to your social network easily with one touch. So I think that's what, and of course they're not pocketable in a sense that you could really bring that device with you anywhere, anytime.
After working on a mobile computing device for an extended period of time, I realized I can't stay on it for too long. Seems I want something with a bigger screen or bigger keyboards, and yet something that's portable, small and light, like this one. Big screen, small screen, light, portable. It's confusing. I think I need a moment just to think about what I really want. But while I do that, let's hear from someone who makes a lot of big decisions in our CEO's Pick.
Lori Sobel is the Managing Director of Southeast Asia Sales and Operations at Google.
My favorite gadget is the HTC Dream. It is the first Android-powered mobile phone in Asia.
Living in Singapore for barely 2 years, New York native Mrs. Sobel uses the map application on the phone to find her favorite restaurants in the city. Call up to make reservations and get driving instructions to go there.
It'll tell me how long the distance is, and then I could do a map view and see exactly where that is located on the map. And with a touch screen, I can move that route around to see what are the locations around it.
Overseeing sales, marketing, and partnership development in the region, Lori's favorite gadget allows her to be updated daily with news from around the region.
Every day when I get up and I go to work in the morning, I look at my iGoogle homepage, and there I have a number of Google gadgets, from Channel News Asia to weather to Google Hot Trends, which allows me to find out what's going on every day.
Besides work, the smartphone also plays a part in helping Lori unwind.
My husband gave me a book to read. He thought it was great, End of Poverty by Jeffrey Sachs, and I wanted to find a little bit more information about the book. So with the barcode scanner, I was able to scan the barcode on the back of the book and literally find product reviews, more information about that book. So now I'm even more excited to start reading it. Well, the great thing about this device specifically is it allows me to live my digital life on the go.
When you need the feeling, talk to me.
Through the years, Channel News Asia has delivered news with Asian perspectives. As we celebrate our 10th anniversary, we want to see the joy of Asia through your eyes. From now till 31st March, send in your photographs on any subject with an Asian twist. The winning entries will be displayed on www.channelnewsasia.com/10 and broadcast on Channel News Asia. For contest details, visit www.channelnewsasia.com/10. Over 2 billion people across 200 countries are watching it live. The world live, that is. Embark on a 90-second journey and view the world's most intriguing destinations with 360-degree pans and bird's-eye view real time, all from the comfort of your TV screen. The World Live, now available on Channel News Asia throughout the day.
A hidden gem shrouded in mystery, where memories of a glorious past are fondly preserved. A dusty town lit up by an inspired idea, where modernity gives vintage a clever twist. Cambodia. Bask in the charm of ancient art and modern decor on Paradise Asia. Saturday, 9:30 p.m. on Channel News Asia.
Paradise Asia is brought to you by Nikon.
You need the feeling, talk to me.
I'm stepping on the Panasonic Toughbook, and on my right hand is the Sonim Tough Phone and an Olympus camera on my left that claims to be shockproof and waterproof. In this edition of Gadget Wars, we're putting all these three tough items to the test. When you're out on the road, you want something that can withstand the pain of being outdoors. And to help me test things out, I have a real tough girl, Angela, who's all ready to put these things to the test.
Hello.
Shall we?
Yes, let's go.
Let's go. Angela is an avid mountain biker who loves cross-country biking and adventure racing. She's also a gadget geek and always on the lookout for new gizmos, especially those that fit into her adventurous lifestyle. So for her, we chose these. Olympus MJU 1050SW, 10.1 megapixel, up to 3 meters waterproof and 1.5 meters shockproof. Sonim XP3, a GSM phone that's fully submersible up to 1 meter, WAP and Bluetooth enabled with a minimum 6 hours talk time. And the Panasonic CF-F8 Toughbook. This one comes with a spill-proof keyboard, and you can drop it from a height of 76 centimeters.
Well, I've been mountain biking for quite a while, and I can tell you honestly, I've dropped a lot of things, my cameras especially. So I think it's really important to have something resistant.
Water-resistant and shockproof features are her top priorities, and it doesn't matter even if they don't look good. The phone is a wee bit heavy, but it sure looks like it could withstand even a bulldozer. What she likes best is the camera's tap control function that allows her to choose flash and shadow adjustments without having to remove her gloves. Well, the gadgets may look good enough, but let's see how well they withstand just what they're built for: shock, weight, and water. Okay, our first test, of course, is something we often do with our gadgets. Unintentionally, of course, we drop things off the table or while running, especially for you, I believe. Okay, so I've got 3 things here. Which one would you like to drop?
Let's go for the camera first.
1, 2, 3. Okay, now for the test. The Panasonic Toughbook is still working. It even logged on by itself.
And the camera is still working as well.
Okay, it is indeed shockproof. And the phone, still there. So, okay. First test done. All 3 of them passed. Next, let's try it on water.
All right.
Okay, this is the toughest test for our gadgets right here. I don't know about you, but I've dropped my phone in a lot of pool of water before, so I know how it feels like. The Panasonic Touchbook, Apparently you can't submerge it on water, but it's okay if you accidentally splash water on it.
Oops.
You can splash more. Okay, there you go. And it's still working. And now, are you ready to drop this in the stream? Drop the camera. Camera is water resistant for up to 3 meters, so it should be fine.
Okay, if you say so.
Well, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
With a rugged phone submersible up to 1 meter, the camera up to 3 meters, and spill-resistant keyboard on this one, all three gadgets lived up to expectations for this round.
You can step on that. I've stepped on that already.
Really? No?
I'll step on the phone and the camera. There we go. Okay. Did I hear a crack? Nope, it's fine.
It's fine. Oh, that's fine. Still fine.
Okay, screen is still intact. The phone is still, of course, okay. It's padded in rubber after all. And the camera, well, I can still take a picture. There we go. Okay, now let's, whoa. See, that was unintentionally dropping it. Let's roll over the phone and the camera. Would you want to do that?
Gladly.
The laptop, I was told not to roll over. So that's 1 point less for the laptop. Let's do it.
All right.
I'll put it down here. I'll let you do your work. Well, Angela is ready. I'm going to move away and let's go.
Okay, here I go.
Okay, now it's judgment time. The phone, it's still working.
Still working.
Okay, minor scratches in the screen, but
Expected.
that's okay. I scratch all my phones when I sit on them. The camera is, hey,
Still takes pictures.
still working, but cracks and scratches in the screen as well. So don't, make sure if you drop it on a softer surface, I guess, not with pebbles. But apart from that, it's water resistant and it can still take pictures. So if you're an outdoorsy kind of person, I don't think you'll mind the little scratches on your screen,
That's okay.
right?
I'm sure you can replace the screen anyway.
That's true. And that is this week's Gadget Wars. Thank you very much, Angel.
No problem.
Handset makers are now making so-called mobile computers, while laptop makers are making smaller netbooks that can cause the same as your phone. It is obvious that the two are challenging each other to be the next on-the-go device. Now the question is, will they ever merge?
This is, of course, the dream of many manufacturers.
Mobile phone, the sole aim is to really be connected through voice. The EPC or the netbook itself is solely connected through data, right? So that's the significant difference, right? Mobile phone itself, yes, you can surf the net, right? You can do a lot of stuff, but the thing is that the screen size is still small.
Well, with HSDPA or high-speed downlink packet access for data transfers, all you have to do is insert a SIM card into your notebook. And like a smartphone, you won't need Wi-Fi anymore. With a designated SIM card slot, who's to say you can never make voice calls with a netbook? And while Samsung works on this foldable OLED display, who's to say that the mobile computer screen is too small?
I think what consumers really want is a device that is small, light, portable, functional, has high speed, and fashionable. I think an ultimate mobile device should be something that gives you the freedom to do anything that you could do on a desktop without you having to carry around a bunch of equipment or a laptop bag or anything like that. Maybe just a very tiny device that maybe it unfolds, maybe it scrolls open, maybe it's a pair of glasses where you read a little display inside the glasses. I don't know what it is, but the key is to not make it cumbersome for the consumer.
Well, at least for us, we want all the power, visibility, and usability in the ultimate mobile device.
At the rate of progress these devices are making, it is possible to just have one device. The question is, will you be satisfied just carrying one? I'll leave that for you to decide. As for me, I haven't made a decision yet. I'm Timothy Go. That's it.
Talk to me. Talk to me. If you feel the need or when you need to feel it, talk to me. If you feel the need or when you need to feel it, talk to me.
Money, money, money. Money makes new media go around, or vice versa. And in this economic downturn, who are the money makers, the money savers, and the money spinners? With the help of new media.
That's IT Shows You How on New Media, New Money, Tuesday at 8:30.
And we promise no dodgy get-rich-quick schemes involved.
Whether you're traveling within the region or miles away from home, you can now watch Channel News Asia's latest news and informative current affairs programs live online. Simply log on to www.channelnewsasia.com/live and download the TV player for free to start watching.
Hello and a very warm welcome to the World Tonight.
Stay connected and up to date wherever you are through news with Asian perspectives. Only on Channel News Asia.
Claim and counterclaim as China and the US accuse each other of violating international maritime laws in the South China Sea. After 4 years of negotiations, Singapore and Indonesia...
Money and even more money. The birth of the new media means new ways of making money and saving some money. You don't have to be a blogger or an online store owner to use the internet to make some extra bucks. So it's my turn to say, show me the money. Oh, there.
The new media, driven by user-generated content. New media defines interactivity, collapses geographical distances, and allows the free and